Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, while Tamar has been flooded with prayers and get well wishes, someone had put out the accusation that her suicide attempt was only a prank, and it was set up so that she could get out of her contract with WeTV. Yes, now Kaya, who is a singer who has ties with Tamar Braxton, has a podcast. And she accused the R&B singer of faking her suicide attempt, or as she put it, faked her death. Now, during her latest episode of her online podcast, Gag Order series, she posted on Monday, August the 3rd, that the hitmaker claimed that the Braxton Family Values star faked her death to get released from her contract with WeTV. Now, she said that how could she commit suicide and forget about Logan? And then after she said that, she said, "Oh, I forgot. You didn't want Logan." Now, she went on slamming the whole Braxton family, saying that the family who never gives back to the community but always wants out support. Now, she claims that Tamar faked her and her African boyfriend, David, faked her death, and she claims that Tamar took a Tylenol PM. And her boyfriend had staged everything. Now, this is what she says. Now, some people who weighed in on Kaya's claim, they had mixed reactions. Now, one person said, "Why is she not canceled yet? Y'all need to stop posting her. This is disgusting." Now, another person chimed in and said, "Distasteful and low budget. This disrespectful on so many levels." Now, but surprisingly, some people think Kaya is telling the truth. Now, one person said, "Well, facts is facts." Another wrote, "The case scenario is Tamar used suicide as a bargaining tactic because she signed a bad contract in her desperation to be famous. She basically setting mental health awareness back decades." Now, another one said, "Y'all upset because she's reading her and telling the truth. She reads everybody," another responder said. Now, someone else chimed in, "Kaya just said what everybody was thinking. The shit felt like a dramatic plot to get out of her contract." Now, of course, the incident that Kaya is talking about is when Tamar was rushed to the hospital on July the 16th after her boyfriend, David, found her unresponsive from a possible suicide attempt. Now, breaking her silence in a July 30th Instagram post, she admitted that her darkest days had driven her to attempt suicide. Now, she said, "It was only God's grace and mercy on my attempt to end my pain in my life that I'm here to utilize my voice, encouraging people to take mental illness seriously after what happened to her." Now, on that same day, WeTV announced that it decided to part ways with the star to honor her request, as she focuses on her health and recovery at what is clearly a difficult and personal time. However, Tamar denied that she's been released from her TV contract. She says, "Lies. No one has talked to a lawyer or to me, sent a flower, a card, text to me, or nothing. This is the abuse and lies I'm talking about," she tweeted. "This is not helping my mental state. They just won't stop until they see me out of my mind or dead." Now, ever since this happened, Kaya has made it her focus, and she has tweeted and put on her podcast that all of this was an attempt on Tamar, orchestrated by her boyfriend, to get out of this weak contract. And if you all remember, after the attempt, a source says that her family was wondering why David found it necessary to tell the 911 operator that she had been suicidal because of WeTV producers, and they wouldn't let her out of contract, which something that, you know, if you found someone dying, you wouldn't even thought about that. You would just be saying, come help, I found her, she's unconscious and please come. But he gave this long thing about this is why she committed suicide. So, guys, I'm going to weigh in on this. I thought the same thing myself. On a matter of fact, on one of my videos, I said, I hope she didn't, but this sounds fishy. I mean, come on, guys. The Braxton family would have been there. They would have been talking out. Mama Evelyn would have been crying and saying something about my baby. And you remember when, you know, Mama Evelyn came out about Vince beating on Tamar and everything. She was advocate, wasn't she? She was vivid. She came on talk shows and was just, you know. Now, allegedly, Tamar tries to commit suicide. We haven't heard from Mama Evelyn. We have not heard from her sisters. All they did was place a post and tell them to pray for their family. That's it. And Tony came out with an Instagram with a picture of all his sisters and said that, you know, we are sisters forever or whatever, right here, this little post. So no one, now if I really feel, and we've seen them in action, if Tamar had attempted to take her life, I think those sisters would have been more vocal. And even Trina told someone that, I don't even know what happened. So, you know, I really believe this is true. Now, whether we'll ever find out if it is or not, I don't think so. But I've got some advice for Tamar. You don't play with Hollywood like that. You know, she was saying Tamar, slave, and trying to imitate Prince. When Prince wanted to get out of his contract and have his song rights and everything, he changed his name to a symbol. He put slave on his face and went through a dramatic thing with his record label, and they eventually let him out of it. Yep. But eventually, he died of suspicious circumstances. That's all I got to say. Y'all feel me? So, and, you know, her doing this elaborate scheme, and even if people thinking that's elaborate, she'll never get work in Hollywood. Come on. And will David provide for her and take care of her? No. She's been, even before this suicide attempt, she's been going on show after show saying if David asked her to marry her, she would, and David ain't asked her yet. And now she has praised David. I'm the one who saved her life, and David is this, and David is her love, and David is David. And he still ain't married. Okay? Well, all right, guys. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Do you think that Kaya is not too far-fetched from her allegations? Just hit me up. Press that comment button. We'll talk about it. All right, guys. That's all the tea for me. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always important, be blessed, y'all.